Well, this definitely will not have top-notch production values. But I guess we could say this is going to be the first All Things LARP, I guess I'm going to probably call it. Where I'm going to be doing reviews for all those geeks and fantasy friends who like to dress up as crazy things, run through the woods and hit each other with foam sticks. And for everything from weapons, garb in general, subscription boxes. I got a few like LARP box, medieval collectibles. The medieval collectible ones was surprisingly good. About everything, including reviewing some LARPs in general. Just been LARPing for so long. I'll probably be jumping around to different LARPs, especially in the area, New England, or maybe further if I can get around. And yeah, who knows? So, first thing I wanted to do is I was lucky enough to get. I could probably say one of the first, if not the first, run of the B3 Elite Blade they just released. I know I ordered it before it was actually on the website because I knows people. No, I just I'm kind of a persistent, annoying person. When new things come out and I want to get it. So for those who know anything about B3, they make. Let's see, this is their very basic. Probably should have worn a different colored shirt. There we go. Very basic. I think this is a Sword of Man. Just a foam pommel, foam crossguard. Very simple handle, and your rounded blade. And I'm not 100% sure the length of this. I think this is 48 inches. And for some games, like we're going to be going to Witchwood, 42 inches is the max length for a one-hander. So as you can see, it's very basic. It's just black on black cloth. One thing that's always irked me is this little gap. This gap irks me. Luckily, it doesn't spin. I do have a few like this that do spin, not from V3, but it's very similar to this, where these spin around, and it makes me kind of crazy. You got your round, cut your round. It's your basic LARP sword. It's just not as old school as duct tape. You got your fabric sock, your soft tip, etc., etc. Don't get me wrong, this is not a bad blade. This is the cheapest one. I think this is 65 or 70. It's the cheapest they're gonna get. It's a good swing, things like that. It's not terribly balanced. A little bit above the crossguard, but not terrible. But something this light, you're not gonna know the difference. But when I see the difference of the new blades that they have, whew. All right, let's see. I ordered the Highlander crossguard, the pendulum pommel, so it does give it a kind of a Highlander feel to it. I got the standard wrap, and then I guess this is a custom. They use a different color sock they don't normally do, so it actually looks more like a blade. And then it actually does go very well. This is very soft, and the tip, strong and durable. So far, the only things I can really see are some little bit here and there, like I wouldn't say indentations, but it's not. This isn't going to be an exact size. This is basically your first run. It's not perfect, but these are minor, very minor things, like a little bit of the string that holds the sock on and hanging around. That's easy snip if I really wanted to. That's nothing to me. This still looks a great blade. This very strong, durable cross guard. I don't see that breaking anytime soon. Pommel, very strong. In general, this whole thing looks very well. Very well. It came out very well. That actually looks pretty good for the end of the sock. It's ridiculously light. The balancing is basically almost right on, but you wouldn't even really need to worry about balancing with something that's this light. Then again, I don't like whippers. Something about whipping doesn't seem very good to me. I like to, or if you know how to actually swing, never mind, long story. But I will say that I paid for just a little bit over $100 for this, just a little bit. Again, this was $65.70, and this is their basic stock. This is the newest line. This and that, it's almost apples and oranges. You can pick multiple colors, anything from green, silver, iron, black. They've a list of colors for the pommel. Several different ones for the sock. I know they even got ones that look like fire, ones that look like birch, especially if you wanted to order a staff. I'm not sure why you'd have a birch stick, a birch blade. I mean, it would be kind of different, and different style wraps, everything from diamonds to circles to half moons. The half moon one is kind of cool. Or the the half moon, but it changes from like a crescent moon to a half moon to a full moon, and then back again across. I believe it's on each side. It's actually really cool. I like very basic. I don't like the feeling of any type of ridges or anything in my hand. Like, this is as far as I want to get. I don't want to feel like I'm dipping it in holes or anything like that. So yeah, this actually came out way better than I expected, and I'm really looking forward to trying it out. Is it going to be my main weapon? I would say at the Witchwood game, I did get it at 42 inches. So you can see the difference between this and that. Yeah. So I got it at 42 inches. So this is the max length for the game I am playing. This probably won't be my main sword because I have a custom sword for my character being. But I got a feeling I'm going to be using this, especially since I'm going Florentine dual wielding. So yeah. Just saying, for anybody who's looking at the Elite Blade at B3 Imaginations, I definitely recommend it. 20 years of LARPing, this is definitely one of the finest swords, especially one that's not entirely latex, that you're going to get. So I'm actually really shocked, because I know a lot of people have opinions about B3, and they complain about the sock and stuff like that, forgetting that way back in the day we didn't have stuff like this. We PVC pipe and duct tape, and we've all gotten very spoiled. Now we got these beautiful latex weapons, and a lot of them won't even pass at certain places because of how hard they are. A lot of them aren't as durable, they snap. I had one with the tip blew right off after like a day. It was kind of ridiculous, but this, I got a feeling this is going to last a good long time. It's very light, it's durable. If I need another sock, I bet you I can get one. Yeah, I would recommend. Then again, until I actually use it, we'll have to see. All right.